Hello. Happy Saturday, July 25th. What it do? We got Kitty Cat. Thank you for the likes, J Bob. Happy Saturday. 10:12 a.m. local time. Today, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have been vibe lifting lately. I come down here and let the vibe take control. I have no plan. We're gonna figure it out right now. We're gonna figure it out as we go. Okay. Thank you for the likes. It's 1,000 per exercise debt. But we may do a little power hour and drop it down to 100, 200, 500, maybe even 100. So appreciate you guys. Today, I'd like to do some front levers, and I'd like to do some, well, work on my pull-up debt, obviously. You know? Good boy. We're gonna work on our pull-up debt today. So today we'll get warmed up. We'll take care of our shoulders like we always do. Then we're gonna let the vibe take us. And I think where the vibe's gonna take us is some front levers and some pull-ups. I think I'm going to avoid doing any kind of pushing motions. Okay. We're just gonna, thank you for the follow. We're gonna avoid pushing motions today. And we're gonna do all pull stuff. We're gonna do stuff for the back. I imagine I'd like to do maybe some shrugs, some shoulder shrugs. I haven't done shoulder shrugs in a while. Maybe we'll do some shoulder shrugs and some lateral raises. How does that sound, Cuckoo? You cool with that? Yeah, he's cool with that. Y'all cool with that? Y'all cool with that? What's up, John? Happy Saturday, John. Happy Saturday. All right, you out of here? You going to your little kitty corner? It's time to update that kitty corner. What's up, car editor? Happy Saturday. 25 stream streak. Let's go. That's commitment. That's commitment. How you doing today, John? Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Caden. The glasses and fit on point. Thank you. I'm going to have to take these glasses off because they're polarized. And for some reason, this monitor specifically, I can't see. These two I can see, but this one I can't see because it's polarized. I don't know about polarized glasses, but it reflects, there's two types of light, like vertical and horizontal, and it blocks one of them, and I guess they just made the monitor the other way. And this is where I put my chat, so I can't see it, and I gotta take it off if I want to read it while I'm not sitting here. But I do appreciate it. These are my favorite glasses. I got them from Kinsey. They are women's glasses. I don't care. I got that shit on. Thank you, John. How you doing, Caden? You gonna ask me the question? You gonna ask me the question? Bro, I went to Costco yesterday, and bro, their soy milk is so cheap. I might have to soy milk max. It's like half the price of anywhere else, and it's fortified. It's got the B12 and the vitamin D2. That's crazy. So I don't know. I might have to Costco soy milk max. Also, I got something else that's crazy. Right now, I'm 6'4", 170. With working out, what would a decent weight I should shoot for? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. I actually don't really know what proper weight is for any height. I don't even know what the proper weight is for my height. I don't really know what proper is. I guess I suppose I'm obese because I'm 5'8", 190. So I can't really answer that. I think yeah, I struggle to answer that question, Caden. I hope you understand. What's up, Sergio? How's my day? It's good. I'm still sleepy. I got into bed early, and then guess what? I woke up early. So I'm still sleepy. So hopefully I can sleep max tonight. First. Thanks for the first. Appreciate you. It's almost that time. 2 days. You excited? What's up, Quinn? Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, that showed up today. Okay, exciting. All right. Okay. Usually I don't see the first. How long am I streaming? Today is actually going to be a short stream, or not a short stream for me, but 2 hours. I'm cutting it off right at 11:55 because I am out at noon. So it's 10:18 right now, and I gotta go at noon. You can call me kid. Okay. I struggle to. I would prefer to call you by your screen name, for a few reasons. I hope you understand, but like, I'd like to call you by your screen name because it helps others kind of understand what's going on and who I'm talking to and my clips. You get what I'm saying? Because if I say kid and I'm talking to you, people are gonna like, what? You get what I'm saying? What's up, Pitbull Academy? Did you eat your Mr. Beast chocolate today? I heard the secret. Ever since I started eating my Mr. Beast chocolate, I instantly started putting on muscle mass, like it's my job. Let me show you what I got from Costco. I went to Costco. I go to Costco like once a year because I just buy the olive oil because it's a good deal and it's the best olive oil, the Kirkland. But look what I got. Bro, Southern fried chicken and waffle freaking chips, and it's vegan. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try these on the end of stream. Maybe on Monday. What's up, nerdy? Can I be your Mr. Beast chocolate? What does that even mean? What? What does that even mean? Yeah. So I liked fried chicken and waffles when I wasn't vegan, and there's a couple soul food places near me that have vegan fried chicken and waffles. But seeing a potato chip form vegan fried chicken and waffles, this is very interesting. He wants you, bro. No, Nerdy's got a little girlfriend now. You do handstand push-up? It says handstand push-up right now. My apologies, but it should say pull-up. But the answer is yes. And the second answer is my internet is so bad that I don't know. Am I even here? Yeah, it's a pull-up, but it's a debt counter. You see that? So I'm gonna do it when I feel like, but so I'm not gonna do it immediately. Like I'm kind of sitting and yapping, and then I'm gonna get warmed up, and then I'm gonna do the rest of my workout. And I will do pull-ups periodically throughout the stream. That's what I'll do. Thank you very much for the follow. Also, for every 1,000 likes, the counter will go up. And I can change that number, and I probably will change it to 100 at some point. So, yeah. Oh yeah, let me change that to. That's my next thing that I gotta build to auto change that when I actually change the exercises. So let me change that real quick. Follow, like, pull up. There we go. All right. How you doing? How you doing? Got tux? I don't have a girlfriend. Well, did you go on the? You know what I mean. Did you go on the second date yet? Did you go on the second date yet? Center horizontally. Center horizontally. Yeah, I gotta automate this. There we go. Thanks for pointing it out. Hi. It's what was it? What was it, Natalia? What was it, Natalia? How you doing, Natalia? Is that right? Thank you for the follow, Morgan. I think, what do I have on my training plan here? Yeah, today, front levers, shoulder shrugs, lateral raises, and we gotta move quick. So it's time to start getting warmed up, okay? And I'll even do some pull-ups right now because I don't need to be warmed up to do pull-ups. Pull up, or let's do front levers, pull-ups, shoulder shrugs, and lateral raises. There we go. There we go. All right. What's up, kitty? What's up, fat cat? That's Roku. Ain't he cute? Let me give Nerdy a shout out, and then it's time to start balling. It's time to start balling. All right. Here we go. Oh. What, kitty? Position 3. Show rack. Roku reminds me of the Roku TVs. Yeah, that's what I named them after the company. I named Roku after the company Roku because I just like their products so much, and they are so good. And I watch all the streaming services, and I use full capability of everything. Please sponsor me. Let's do some pull-ups. Guys, I think we need to start Operation Get the Roku sponsorship. It's time to start flaring those arms. What does that mean? What does that mean? Track me? Track me. There we go. There we go. All right. Show face. Oh, my hair is a mess. Goodness. All right, that was 5 reps. Let's get warmed up. Yo, have a titty, 180 stream streak. Let's go. Let's go. That's a lot of streams, bro. That's a ton of streams. 180 in a row. That's a ton of commitment. I really appreciate you. How's the gains coming along? How's the gains coming along? Show rack. You getting stronger? You achieving your goals? I hope I've inspired along the way. That's 5 more. That's 5. There we go. All right. Let's start warming up. Show face. Hi, sweetie. Hello. What's up, girly? Oh, where are you going? Also, my right sock is inside out. I'm just realizing now. Sweetie, you sniffing something? What? Come here. Come say hi. How you doing, girl? Not too long, because I don't have much time to stream today. I don't have much time to stream today. Oh, you want to smell the new stuff in my garage, huh? Okay. Huh. Honestly, since I'm already down on the ground, I'm just gonna start stretching on the ground. Okay. Oh, the hammies are tight. Thanks for the follow, Patrick. My hammies are very tight. Fat cat on the mat. Yeah. Yeah, she kind of fat. But we're gonna work on it. Oh. We're gonna work on it. Dude, the hammies are tight today. Goodness. Goodness gracious. I'm already yawning. Come here. Come here. Give me a hug. Where my hug at? Where my hug at? Where my hug at? Oh. Good girl. Bye. Bye-bye. All right, let's do this. Oh. Oh. Boop. What, you want to do some parallel bars? You want to do some parallel bars, huh? Boop. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. She is way too cute. Like she's just, I just want to give her kisses all the time. But I can't. Because she's not an accessory. She's a cat. She is not an accessory. She is a cat with a broad range of emotions and feelings. So I can't constantly give her kisses as much as I want to. As much as I want to. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. What are you doing? You getting up there? How did you survive without me? It was tough. I went through the viewer list just to make sure. Halfway through the stream, I was like, "Where's Tina?" And then I went through the viewers list, and then I saw you, and then I was like, she's probably busy. Yeah. Thanks for the lurk. It was tough. It was tough, Tina. It was tough. But I figured it out. I figured it out. Thanks for the follow, Jaxie. What, you playing with your tail? You playing with your tail a little bit? 2 pull-ups. Okay, when I get up. When I get up in a few minutes. Very busy. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I understand. A little less than a month. Yeah, what, like four-ish weeks now? 4 or 5 weeks. Very exciting. Oh, I need to stand up. I need to stand up. Oh. Oatmeal baths. Why were they so itchy? Why did they get so itchy? Were they just like, also, how'd you tell? Were they just like scratching up on walls and corners and stuff? You hear the follow? Blank. Oh. Ooh, my back just cracked. Ooh, my knee just cracked. All right. Oh. I need that rest day tomorrow. Goodness. I need it. I feel it. I feel it. What's up, Jace? Thank you for follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh. Hamstrings. You gotta stretch them while they're slightly bent. And you gotta stretch them while the knees are locked out. You gotta do both. But man, my hammies feel so tight. Hey, what's up, Alton? Thank you very much for the raid. How you doing? My name is Midnight Mushroom. I used to be a gymnast once upon a time. Yo. For 2 full decades, now I am retired and I stream from my garage Monday through Saturday. I do calisthenics every day. I do powerlifting Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Check this out. Okay. And on Thursdays, we watch gymnastics. Gymnast height? I'm 5'8", which is a little bit tall for a gymnast. Ta-da! Please clap. Y'all, if you don't know Alton, certified baller, Alton and I, there's something in the water. Alton and I actually grew up in the same city, believe it or not. And that's why he's balling. That's why he's balling. Certified baller, does his calisthenics, does his weighted calisthenics, speaks a lot of languages, just graduated, also got an econ degree, cool guy. Go give him a follow if you haven't already. Thank you for the raid, helping my channel grow. 5'10", giant for ring work. Well, my arms are 6'1.5", and I can still do an iron cross. So anything is possible, you know? Anything is possible. The percent difference between my wingspan and my height is extreme. It's greater than any NBA player, which I think is pretty interesting. But I still make it work. 1 sec, be right back. All right, appreciate it. Let me do some of the pull-ups for the. Let me do some of the pull-ups for my debt here. Show rack. Position 3. There we go. Extreme height. What's that like? Well, extreme for my sport. Below average in outside of the sport. There we go. Oh, just slower progress. Maybe. How much rest is needed for this sort of training? Depends on the person. Show face. There's no, that's tough. There's no cookie cutter answer. You know what I'm saying? And that depends where you are. That depends on how hard you're going. And that depends on your goals. So I can't really give a straight answer. Average gymnast is under 168. I was a ring specialist, and I would say I was stronger than most, you know. But one thing I learned, you know, maybe I didn't get the best physical attributes to be a ring specialist, but I made the most progress when I stopped using it as a reason for why I wasn't getting stronger. I got significantly stronger once I tried to mute that thought in my brain. You know what I'm saying? Release the files. Okay, should I release some files right now? I don't know if I can actually, I don't know if I'm logged in right now on, because all of my files are on Discord and I'm not sure I'm actually logged in. If I'm logged in, I'll show you. I'm not. So, sorry. No mushroom files today. How you doing, Scoot Goot? How you doing, Scoot Goot? Let me shout out Scoot Goot. How often do you train? I train about 4 days a week, I guess. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, 5. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Sometimes I'll do things on Thursdays, but rarely though. You almost my wingspan, my height just an inch short. Yeah, I got the wingspan. I got the wingspan. Allegedly, wingspan makes planges a little easier, but I'm not sure that's true. You uninstalled Overwatch? That's crazy. Maybe it's time to play Marvel Rivals. There we go. I did 2 sets of 10, right? And I didn't say the last time. Right? I did 2 sets of 10. Is this true? Or 2 sets of 5? Yeah, I did. I did. So let me do reps 10. There you go. One day you got to show us an old school Midnight Mushroom Rings vid. I will show you an old school Midnight Mushroom Rings vid right now if you promise me. If everybody, first of all, press 1 in the chat if you're ready. Press 1 in the chat if you're ready, and then I'll do it. But it's going to take me like a minute because I need to log into Discord real quick. And no, it won't take my stream because I'm going to do it through the browser. So just give me a sec. I will do it, but everybody's got to press 1 in the chat, and then I'll show a video. I'll show a video, but give me just a second. I just got to scan the QR code because I got logged out. Is this a new one? No. No. It's just all my videos are on my old phone and it has like a faulty charging port, so it's like it's complicated. Yo, why won't this scan, bro? There we go. Been 2? Oh, okay. Sergio's not ready. Oh, I gotta verify with password? Hold on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to actually log in. Like, it'll take me like 10 minutes and I have to go right at noon. So I may not be able to. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Let me see if I can, because I don't know the password off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get logged in. Sorry. Those are my cats, by the way. That's what I figured, because I just kept getting bad matchups in comp. Like, why do I win most quick play, but lose most comp in silver? Yeah. Those games are tough. Bassford is balling for life? No. That's too easy to, that's too easy. Should I go upstairs? Should I go upstairs and get my password list? Nah, come back Monday. Come back Monday and I'll show you guys. How about that? How about that? Sorry guys, no gymnastics videos. I train my gymnastics rings and I realized I cannot train my lower body with it and train my upper body with pull-up and stuff, but not legs. How can I train legs at home, like with bag? I mean, you can definitely do, you know, body weight squats or wall sits. So knees at 90 degrees and put your back flat against the wall. You could do those. You can definitely like use the rings and like lean back a little bit and then do like squats with the rings. That'll get, you know, if you're leaning back, that'll get a little bit more of your butt and hammies, I suppose. You can do like lunge jumps, single leg lunges. I would probably do like single leg maxing. That's probably what I'd do. All right, where was I in my warm up? I gotta do my side lunges. That's what I gotta do. Side lunges and sumo. Get my hips warmed up. Oh. So Olden, I never asked. How was your stream? How was your workout? What did you guys think of Olden's stream today? This is Lolo. She's always up in my business. Right, Lolo? Come here. Come here. No? All right. Whatever. Do my sumos next. Ooh. Ooh. All right, wrists. I got some kind of like, what I think is like a little bit of a muscle catch in my forearm. And this thing, like, it happens from time to time. Like, I've probably felt it 100 times, but it usually goes away within like 24 hours. So my left forearm, a little funky. And that's kind of why one of the reasons I didn't want to do handstand push-ups today. But I imagine it'll feel like I never did anything on Monday. How often do you do or used to do ring strength work, by the way? If you're practicing elements like Maltese, like 5 days a week, about maybe 6, but usually 5 days. But like, I mean, that's just not something I would worry about. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like straight up ring strength, like 3 days, like of heavier, and then like 2 days of a little bit lighter, like more assistance. Like, you need a mix match because ring strength is like, your brain is your strongest muscle, and like the technique and being able to consistently reproduce the technique and have your muscles like firing in the proper way is much like it, you train differently than you would for like a max bench, you know? So it's like 3 days where you're trying to do as little assistance as possible, and then like 2 days where it's you get max assistance, but you focus on perfect positioning and mind-muscle connection. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you're a gymnast, you are on your hands 6 and in some cases 7 days a week. So, you know, just over time, like when you're deep in your gymnastics career, like spending time on your hands is like spending time on your feet, you know, and you just bounce back from anything. You know what I'm saying? Makes sense. Yeah, I hope that was a good answer. Same sentiment to League. Yeah, I used to play League of Legends, but I was the bad teammate, not the. I was the problem in League of Legends. I was definitely the problem. Thanks for the follow, Mason. All right, let's do this and then rock back and forth. Rock back and forth. Ooh. Ooh. All right, we're just gonna hold this for a second. What's up, Buzz Kid? How you doing, bro? Happy Saturday at the rodeo. Okay. Wearing your cowboy hat. What's up, JD? How you doing, JD? Happy Saturday. How much do you rely on chest instead of delts for things like planche or Maltese? I think mostly the back. Rarely get a D1 gymnast. I think it's the back. That's what I'm primarily focusing on when I'm thinking about Maltese and planche, and even iron cross, to be honest. Do pull up. Yeah, I'm warming up. I'll get to the pull-ups. I'll do them periodically throughout the stream, and then I'll finish all of them at the end of the stream. So you focus? Yes, you should. You should always be thinking about every position you do. You should be thinking about pushing everything you do on the rings. You should be thinking about pushing through your pinky fingers. Your pinky fingers. Like actively pushing towards the direction of your fingers if your hands were straight out. And push through the fingers and then bring the shoulder blades down. I sent 105 likes, get to work. I have the debt counter, as you can see. And the debt goes up with every follow, and the debt goes up with every 1,000 likes. And I'm currently teaching about some calisthenics, and I'm getting warmed up, and I will do my pull-ups periodically throughout the stream. Thank you for the likes. Let me do my Illuminati stretch. Let me do my Illuminati stretch. I get to relax a little bit in this position, and I'll hold this to sort of passively stretch. And then I'll rotate my shoulders backwards into the ground and sort of actively stretch. Oh. Ugh. All right. I hear my cats practicing their jujitsu upstairs. Is Roku not in his corner? Is Roku upstairs? That's surprising. All right, chest. Chest, deltoid, bicep. I think it's pretty interesting of why you said people don't rely on the chest. I think everything on the rings is a full body exercise. Even your legs. Thank you guys for the follows. Yep. I'm trying to join the Illuminati. If you guys know anybody that's in the Illuminati that could let me in, please let me know. Whatever, I can't beat my bicycle in a handstand. What does that mean? Also, where's my like at? Where my like at, JD? Where am I like at? What does that mean, JD? All right, other side. Oh. Right pec, a little tender. A little tender, but it's okay. It's okay. I make a fist and then rotate and get my bicep. I think most dudes coming from calisthenics are primarily on P-bars, and they do stuff like spinal flexion, closed chest, not much lats usage, but rather anterior delts. Well, I mean, everything's gonna get involved, right? But I think it's interesting that you say they're trying not to get specific things involved. I think it should be involved. I think everything should be involved. You gotta squeeze everything. You gotta squeeze your legs, your booty, your core, your tongue, your eyeballs. You gotta squeeze it all. I think it's interesting and weird to, not weird, but like, hey, I'm trying to avoid using this. Never thought about that before. Let's do some, I want to sit on my hands and do some, hi Strawberry. How you doing, Strawberry? How you been, Strawberry? I want to sit on my hands and do some circles. 1, 2, did I already do these? I feel like I might have. Well, I'm gonna do these, and then I'll do my snow angels. And then, see ya, daddy, but no meat. What do you mean by that? Elaborate. Elaborate on that. The bicycle's doing a handstand? Is a wheelie a handstand? Wouldn't a wheelie be the equivalent of like being on your feet? But it's also, it's doing a wall handstand. It's doing a wall handstand. Y'all be in the comments, but I be in his stomach. We are not the same. That's got to be the cringiest thing I've ever heard in my life. Hello, how you doing? Nice car. Thanks, King Clasher. How you doing? How you doing, King Clasher? Happy Saturday. Can we hit? No, and I'm gonna ban you. Nah, I'm gonna mute you for the stream. I'm not gonna ban you. I'm gonna mute you for the stream. I'm back with your next $1 million in back rub. Okay, I don't need the back rub. Linda from Lithuania. No, it's not Linda. It's Lena. My apologies. My apologies. Wait, it's Lena. It's Lena. I remembered. See, I remembered. Yo, what's up, Iron Man? All right, let's do some pull-ups. Show rack. Let's do some pull-ups. You know what I want to do? What's up, Iron Man? For the next 10 minutes, we're gonna make it 100 likes for pull-ups. How about that? Now it's 100 likes for a pull-up, so get to liking. Quote of the day. Excuses are like belly buttons. Everybody has them, and they stink. Hope this helps. There you go. 140 likes, thanks. It's going to the counter. You see the debt counter? What do you think of my quote of the day? You like my quote of the day? You like my quote of the day? All right. I didn't do my snow angels. Let's do my snow angels. Let's do some snow angels. I sent you a train 5 months ago. What does that mean? What that mean? W. All right, snow angels. Last chest stretch, and then I'll do a little bit of shoulder prehab / rehab, and then I'll figure out a workout to do. I'll figure out some kind of workout to do. Oh. All right, let's do some snow angels. So last night I thought my auto clipper would be successful, and then it kept being bad, and I was like, I've been working on it for months now, and I was like, why is it so bad? And then I realized it was pulling chat messages and events from an old stream, and that's why they're so jacked up. So hopefully, I feel like I say it every day. Hopefully, my auto clipper will work and I can post a bunch of clips. And I found an API poster so that after the end of stream, I can just click a button and it will clip my whole stream and then automatically schedule posts. And I'm not even gonna watch the clips. I'm gonna go like the Simpsons creators. You know what I'm saying? The Simpsons creators, they don't even watch their episodes anymore. They just write the script and then other people draw it and then they're just like, all right, that's it. Do 10 pull-ups in a row. That's a lot of pull-ups. I don't want to do that many pull-ups in a row. Maybe I'll do 5. I'll do 5. Is that a good deal? 5? I feel like that's a good deal. I'll do 5 in a row. I'll do 5 in a row. Deal. Show rack. Guys, I'm still sleepy. Go. Best clips from the live. Yeah, I've been working on it for months, but it's just been like a little eh. But like it's been pretty intricate. But I mean, I don't think it's gonna be spectacular, but I'm kind of just focusing on volume. You know? Just get a ton of clips out there, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people, they spend a lot of time on their clips and stuff, and they would get a lot further if they just put more stuff out, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's do some glute raises. Ugh. Volume usually. Oh, yeah, Squat Coat, I wanted to share something with you. Because at one point, I was like, I'm not going to be able to automate this. And then I found this last night. Here. You might like this. Yeah. So as I click a button and it makes the clips, and then it connects to the API. Because the individual platforms, they're very weird about APIs, but this, you send it to them and then they'll post it for you. So I thought that was really interesting. What's up, Grebe? Happy Saturday. How you doing? How's your day? What time did you wake up today? 2, 3. Yeah, it's got them all. No, go It has literally every social media. The only one that it doesn't have that I kind of wish it had was Snapchat. You thought I was bald? What's up, Kingberg? Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I'm brave enough to go bald. I don't know if I'm brave enough to go. I don't know. Sorry if I was annoying. That's really interesting. Yeah. So when my clipping tool is done, that's what I'll be using. And then I mean the goal is to literally end stream, click a button, and then it'll schedule all the clips from the stream just like that to everything. So one day. All right, let's do some external rotation stuff. You didn't sleep well? I'm not sleeping well either. 3 nights in a row for me, kind of off. I feel your pain. I hope it gets better. All right. Incubus Lee. What it do? Thank you for the follow. What's up, Tramp? How you doing? How you doing? Been a minute. 5. Tramp, I spent so much time working on this debt counter, and a like will make the debt go up. So don't forget to like the live. I spent so many man hours on this. So if you're enjoying it, make sure you like it. What's up, Incubus? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just about finished warming up. How you doing? Do you work out today? What's affecting my sleep? Honestly, maybe a little bit of overtraining. Like a little bit. Cause I hit the squat PR and the bench PR Monday. I did like 97% of my max on deadlift Wednesday. Tons of calisthenics stuff. So maybe a little bit of overtraining is affecting my sleep. Maybe a little bit of under eating. I still haven't weighed myself. I forgot to this morning. So I feel like when my carbs are low, I don't sleep very well. I work out during the week. Weekends I chill. Right on. Right on. Sometimes you gotta chill. What took the most time of the debt counter? TikTok likes. No glasses? I mean, bro, my eyes are my best feature, Battle Beast. Let me show them off sometimes. Damn. Damn. Am I cutting? Yes. Yes, I am. That's 5 more. 5 reps. Can you do weighted pull-ups? I can. I haven't done weighted pull-ups in a long time, and I do have my belt here. Am I 7 days a week? I don't work out on Sundays, and I usually don't work out on Thursdays. I still stream on Thursdays though, and I'll usually watch gymnastics. He's balling without shades. There you go. You happy? I got the pink classes. Are y'all happy? Always balling. Never not balling. Thank you for the follow, Black Rose. Yeah, I don't do weighted pull-ups anymore. Like I haven't really done weighted calisthenics in a long time because I'm mostly just doing like iron crosses and flanges and Malteses and stuff. So it's like that, and on top of the powerlifting I just don't really have the capacity for weighted calisthenic moves anymore because I want those isometric holds I used to have. It's not complaining, just to be clear. Thanks, Gribby. There we go. Oh, I didn't even switch cameras. All right, that was 5 more reps. There we go. All right, I gotta get this hoodie off because it's kind of warm. And then, what do we think? A little bit of front levers. Yeah, let's do a little bit of front levers. And then we'll do front levers, and we'll periodically do our pull-ups. And then probably some lateral raises. I think I made a listener for all TikTok events, so hopefully it'll be quite smooth to implement new streamer bot actions based on TikTok events. Yeah, it should be. It shouldn't be too crazy, but you know, definitely. I mean, I'm a statistician, so that's like the extent of the coding I know, specifically for stats. So finding out all this stuff has been kind of tough for me, but I think you know how to code a little bit better than me. So I imagine it shouldn't be too difficult for you. How'd you excuse me? How'd you get the listener? So what is it listening from? Tickfinity Actions or the API? That's 5 more reps. All right, dang, it feels kind of humid today. All right, let's set my rings up so I can do some front levers. Yeah. We'll bring this up to, I would say, ChatGPT and Claude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you still, I mean, you still probably have knowledge to step in a little better than me. You know, because you know they're not perfect yet. And like sometimes it makes something and it can't recognize its mistake. So like even if you don't code anything, you still have to recognize why it's not working. And I think you're a little better than me than that. So I imagine it might be a little quicker for you. All right, here we go. All right, front levers. Bro, is that... We got JD, we got Marco, and we got Tramp up in here. That's crazy. What's up, Marco? What's up, Marco? Thank you all for the follows. Let me do some more pull-ups. Show rack. Okay, let's do our first set of front levers. I don't know. I don't think today is the day to be able to do these unassisted or to even smart to do these unassisted. So all of them we're gonna do with the band. Okay. And we're gonna take the band and we are going to wrap it around the small of our back like this. Thank you for the follow. Bike Life Ireland. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool name. We'll wrap it around our back like this. Then wrap it around the rings like this. Oof, I think this might be a little too low, but that's okay. Wrap it around like this. Let's show Saronster respect. W name. Oh, thank you for the follow. All right, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna. Ooh, there we go. I don't know if that held that long enough, but it felt good. It felt good to do. It felt very good to do. It feels right. Let me catch up on these pull-ups. How do you have so many followers? Thanks, Grebe. I hope it worked. Yep, it worked. How do I have so many followers? Because every time somebody follows me, I do some kind of exercise. And TikTok really likes one follow, one exercise for some reason. So every time I go live, I get like 50 followers. And then I do a ton of pull-ups and stuff. All of it, yeah, the whole cabinet is here. Wait, is this my Illuminati introduction? Is this how I joined the Illuminati? Show face. I want some soy milk. Your good foods. Dude, this is kind of a throwback. Kind of a throwback to, when was the last time you saw me drink soy milk on stream? 2025? Maybe it's a sign, I know, right? You think I'm Illuminati right now? What? Why do you think I'm Illuminati right now? Why do you think I'm Illuminati right now? What's up, Dwagon? How you doing, Dwagon? Happy Saturday. I'll give you a shout out when I stand up. Regarding the listener, I saw on Tickfinity that they had listeners that you could implement. So I used the examples they showed, and long story short, I just prompted Claude to program it into my own API that I already had made for being able to easier control stuff on my streaming laptop from my gaming PC. So yeah. Oh, you stream from your laptop? Okay. That listener? Okay. I guess I still don't really understand. But I mean, I have Tickfinity. If you go in there, there's an API, and I just connect to the API. So I guess maybe that's the same thing, listener. I don't know, but if it works, it works. If it works, it works. I was using Tickfinity actions, but it wasn't very accurate with the likes, and that's why. Then like a recent update gave Tickfinity API. So we're gonna make it, Scoot Goot. We're gonna make it. I see the one follow, one exercise thing's been working out for you. What connects to the Tickfinity API? I wrote some Windows, some bat files. Show rack. Let me go refresh my memory. Let me go refresh my memory. That's 5. No, I'm going to. The next thing, one of the things on my list of things to do is just shout out my friends when they get here automatically. Every time they send the first message, so I don't have to do it. I have to. I like your streams. It's good to be here. Thanks, Grebe. So how did I do it? Yeah, so StreamerBot, You write a bunch of C# code. It connects to the Tixfinity API. Yep. I'll like zip up my whole file and share everything with you one day. Once I know it's like good. Squat Goat. Let me shout out Squat Goat. Let me shout out Dwagon. There we go. Thanks for being here, y'all. Someone spilled coffee on the code again? What does that even mean, Frosty Tools? What does that even mean? Be interested to see the way. Okay, I'll send you a message later. I'll send you a message later. But I need to steal ideas from you too. So you got to share something with me. If you have anything. If you have anything. Okay, let's do another front lever. Nice. Bro, now we got, okay. JD, is this you? Why are so many political figures in my chat? Goggles? These are glasses. Bro, we have, bro. Why are y'all funny? Okay. Show rack. Let's do another front lever. Anyways, thank you. Thank you. What? Can you do a muscle up? I can do a muscle up. Can you do a muscle up? Try. You can try to do a muscle up. So you can't do a muscle up. You'll get it. Keep practicing. Just I think speed pull-ups is what you need. Work on your pull-ups, but try to explode from the dead hang as fast as you can. Then you'll get it. Cause the speed you start at, if you're fighting against gravity, the speed you start at is the fastest you're gonna beat. You don't speed up. There you go. There you go. All right. Let's do, I'll do two more. Two more. Show face. Let's go, grab that. Thanks for clipping. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I always speed up towards the end. In calisthenics. I mean, you're right, but that's just how I explain things to people. You really need explosive movements. You know, you gotta, momentum is very important. And it's harder to build momentum in the middle of moving. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I want to do one more of these. Thanks for the follow, King. I want to do one more of these, and then I'll do some lateral raises. Then I will do my lateral raises to try to get bigger deltoids. Side deltoids. Side deltoids. So Dwagon, how's your deadlift form going? Have you perfected it yet? What's my max bench? I did 370 on Monday.
370 on Monday. It's on my, it's pinned on my profile. But I did it reverse grip. And I foresee a lot of gains in my future because I used to be a lot stronger. And I still don't think I'm as strong as I used to be. So keep watching. I'm sure I'll hit 400 soon. I like seeing the combined chat. You like it? I'm glad you like it. You're the first person who has commented on it. I do it because, like, first of all, I have the overlay. I think the overlay is really important. Because it helps, like, as a viewer, I think the overlay is pretty important because it lets you know, like, what kind of latency there is. You know, I have some confidence that the streamer may actually read it, you know? But mostly, like there used to be a time where, like, chats on the Purple app used to be really weird. And a lot of the times my messages wouldn't go through. And it's nice to know that they actually got through. I followed. Yeah, I see that. Thank you, King. Let me do 5 more. And then the multi-chat, right? Same for the overlay, but even though I had the overlay, I'd be streaming on multiple platforms and people would be like, who are you talking to? And that's why I built the chat relay in my chat. Hi, Peachy. Hi, Peachy. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Hi. Let me remember. Let me write down these reps. What's my training split? I pretty much I squat Monday and Fridays. I deadlift Wednesdays. I bench Monday and Fridays. And then everything in between, I just kind of go based on where the vibe takes me, you know? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Arch Builder? I look like Timberland? Oh, the shirt, huh? Y'all, shout out Plum Peachy. Amazing streamer, amazing person. She is the content creator I wish I was. The content creator I wish I was. She streams, but she makes amazing short form content as well. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You deserve all the eyes and attention and likes and comments and subscriptions. The gymnast I wish I was. Aw. Thanks, Peachy. Y'all, my dad just called me. Let me text him real quick. Okay. Let me text him real quick. There we go. We're good. Hi. Yeah. He just wants to say hi. He just wants to say hi. I like. Does that mean you do pull-up? Yeah, if you like, my debt counter goes up. My debt counter goes up. So I spent a lot of time building that. So I won't forget. I will finish all of my debt. I will be debt free at the end of the stream. What's up? What's up, Lola Rose Peach? Good to see you. I'm glad you found the live today. Doing 1 push-up in 1 minute or 50 push-ups. I think 50 push-ups is easier than 1 push-up rep that takes a minute. Does Peachy? I'll let Peachy answer. I'll let Peachy answer that. Just a gamer. But a great one. And reaction streams too. Those are really fun. Those are really fun. Show rack. Show rack. There we go. Let's do 5 more pull-ups. We'll do 5 more pull-ups. And I wanted to do some lateral raises. But I told you guys I was gonna go at 11:55. I gotta text my dad, and I might go a few minutes early. So I might go like 11:45, because I gotta be somewhere at noon. Reaction stream, yeah, her reaction streams are great. I think she's got the the best reactions on the internet, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Thanks for the follow, Nixman. Have you ever had a serious injury that's prevented you from training? Since retiring from gymnastics, no. Very genuine. No, don't cry. Don't cry. Since gymnastics retirement, no. The only serious injury, I tore my ACL once, but I still was, like 2 months later, I was able to do gymnastics again without landings. And like I can get up on the rings and stuff, so that didn't really prevent. The thing you learn as a gymnast, like you're kind of constantly injured, and you just find a way. Like you have your set training plan, and if you can't do things, then you don't omit things. You replace them with other things that you can do. So you know, if I get an upper body injury, then we're booty maxing. If I get a leg injury, then we're, you know, booby maxing. You know, like nothing is gonna prevent me from training. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go eat lunch? All right. UB Larkin, appreciate you. Thanks for saying what's up. And again, y'all, go follow Peachy. Go follow Peachy, please. I forgot to ask, how are you? I'm good, bro. It's Saturday. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good weekend. You know, I'm gonna catch up on sleep. I'm gonna see my friends. I'm gonna see my family. It's gonna be good. I don't have an Instagram, but I will get one eventually. I wonder if I could have gone back to martial arts if I got your ACL fixed. I think so. I don't really trust braces enough. I actually never wore a brace after my ACL tear. Because they don't really seem to help for non-contact things. And gymnastics is a non-contact sport, right? But martial arts, I don't know, would a brace be legal? But that is a contact sport, so yeah, that's tough. I tore the donor graft. Oh, so you tore it, and then you got a graft, and then you tore it again. Yeah, I feel like everybody that I've known. No, I never wore a brace. I never wore a brace. My surgeon said no brace. He told me, he was like, the brace doesn't really make a difference. It only really makes a difference, like, you know, for example, football people, they'll like fall on your knee or whatever. Like that's the only thing it prevents. It doesn't prevent tears from non-contact stuff. So I never actually wear a brace. What is your height? I'm 5'8" American. What's your height? Show rack. Show rack. Dude, I swear, it works perfectly, and then in the middle of the stream, it stops working, and then like at the end of stream, it starts working again. I swear it wants to mess with me. For the third surgery, I said just fix the cartilage. Yeah. Pretty much every person I've met that got a donor for their ACL retore it. Like 100% of people. I had my hamstring done, and I've never met anybody that retore it when they got their hamstring done. So I don't know. My hamstring is, you know, less than 100%, you know, a decade later, but it is what it is. 7:30 p.m. It's like 11:30. Position 3. It's like 11:30 in the morning. Let's do 5 more. Like that 20, yeah. American height, you know, everything's bigger in America, you know, so you got to account for that. So American inches are a little bit bigger than inches around the world, you know, so that's why I got to specify. Okay, I did 5 more reps. So here we go. Reps 5. All right, I said I was gonna do some lateral raises. I think I'm done with the front levers. I don't want to do any more front levers today. So I might do some lateral raises. I think I had the autoimmune arthritis back then. They called it tendinitis. I think it was an early clue. I didn't trust allographing and was advised it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just take your quad or your hamstring or your patella, you know? Show rack. Let's keep working on this debt. I want to get it down to 0. I want to end stream with 0 today. Reps 5. Okay, let's get set up for lateral raises, I think. My knee was the problem. Then, before any real knee injury, I gave up pitching in slow pitch softball because my knee said no. Yeah. What's good, Adam? You don't want to be messing with the knee pain. I'll do a shout out for Milda if Milda comes in here. How about that? You're chilling? Right on, right on. All right, let's flap my wings. I want to do 30. Let's do 30. Let's do 30 of these Flappy Birds. This is for the side delts. This is kind of the only thing I can do for the side delts. 2, 5, 6, 8. Thank you for the follow. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oof, I'm tired. Eight, 9, 30. Oof. Oh, my arms are tired. Lou raises? I have heard of Lou raises, and I do a form of modified Lou raises in my warm up every day. Knee friendly stuff. Uh, I think you gotta try things like knee-friendly martial arts things. I've never done any kind of martial art before. I don't think I can only name a few of them. And I don't know how they'd make you feel, you know? I'm not really sure how they'd make you feel. So, I think you just gotta try things, right? I think you just gotta try them and see how the things make you feel. Yeah. Yep. Thank you very much for the follow. We're at 20. You think we can get this number down to 0 today? Show rack. I don't understand why it works sometimes. Thank you for the follow, Diamantech. Appreciate you. I may look for streamers who do martial arts. I like Sunny Brew. She'll do some thank you, Grab Bag. She'll do some martial. She's vegan. She'll do some martial arts sometimes. She has a lot of vegan cooking stuff. And then she also does like hot tub stuff sometimes. Appreciate the lurk, Dwagon. You like the cape? You like the cape? All right. Yeah, and then she always seems to do a shared stream with somebody when she's doing martial arts, so you can probably find people around her. You like the cape? Oh, damn it. Let me try that again. Got my hair flick. Wait, hold on. Ugh. How's that hair flip? That look good? Too warm? Dude, imagine I had hair that long. Show rack. Position 3. Okay. 16 more. Ballin'. There we go. I'm not gonna write the number down. I'll just keep tracking in my head for a minute. Show face. And then I'm also gonna change the likes back to 1,000. So I can catch up a little bit. There we go. I used to have hair down in the middle of the back. It was a lot to care for. Short hair dry. Yeah. When I had a lot of hair, it took a long time to dry. Yeah. Like you can't shower right before bed, you know? Thank you guys for the follows. Did I hit 2,500 yet? Show rack. That's 10. That's 10 reps. I gotta remember to do that. And reps. Thanks, Grebe. Yeah, I don't know. I probably could have found a way to keep it, but I don't know. If Lotus wasn't freaking sicky, then I maybe would have kept it, but she a little sicky girl. Is Roku in there? Oh, he is in there. Okay. I was about to be like, why is he not down here? I can't remember the last time I streamed and Roku wasn't there. And Roku wasn't there. I'd be almost concerned. Almost. Let's see, did we get 2,500? If I would have streamed on Thursday, I probably would have hit 2,500 today. But I feel like I gotta celebrate like a little bit. No, I'm like 18 away. It's not gonna happen today. It ain't gonna happen today. Okay. Yeah, but I gotta like, my haircut is already expired. Like I gotta like do something about it. Let's do 5 more. That's 15. We do reps 15 now. Yeah, it expires after like 2 weeks. Reps 15. And I gotta go get redone, get the hairline redone and such. But I'm too lazy and it costs too much. Look, that commercial? What commercial? What commercial? What that mean? What that mean? 11:44. Oh. Oh. What is that? Like what is that, an insurance company? Insurance commercial? Is that what it was? No, I've seen it. I know exactly what it's like, oh, your aunt comes in town and is annoying and she's going through the fridge and calling out all the expired stuff. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, let's do 4 more. There we go. I don't even remember, your coworker just does it and is annoying about it. I think I might have done 5. I think I might have been on autopilot and did 5, but whatever. I'll still write reps 4. Reps 4. All right, let's do another set of spam. And I got a few more minutes. I got a few more minutes today. So I can do 1, maybe 2 more sets of these and then yeah. And we paid off all of our debt today for pull-ups, which is pretty exciting. So I think I might have a handful of handstand push-ups I gotta do. But yeah. Feels good to have no pull-up debt. Yeah. 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. There we go. I'm gonna lay down. I'm tired. I gotta eat something. Love the two girls in your office. Best laughs ever. Stress management. Yeah, your coworkers will. A big reason. For work satisfaction or dissatisfaction, you know. Chat, I'm tired. Somebody wake me up in 5 minutes. How's that rotator cuff exercise for rotator cuff? I don't know. I don't think it's too bad for rotator cuffs. I think it's pretty helpful. Starting weight, just your arms. You can definitely get a good workout just from holding your arms out like this for a while. So I do your arms, I do lifts, and I do some holds. Oh! Thank you for the follow and the likes. I'll scrape myself off from the ground in a minute. But I'm tired. I'm so sleepy. I better get some sleep tonight. I don't know. I'm getting into bed at like 9 o'clock. I'm getting into bed at like 9 o'clock. Oh. True, I shared an office with a girl. She threatened the boss. Damn. That's stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you threaten the boss? Jan's 3x10, bro. What's up, cow party? Bro, I'm sleepy. Do you think I could do them? You think I could do them resisted? What if I wrap like an exercise band above the top of my head and on my chin so I can get some resistance on them? Get a little progressive overload? What do you think, Kyle? Do you think that would work? I think that would work. I think that would work. Tighten squat belt over your ribs and then try. Oh, for the expansion. Let me shout out Kyle Party. Oh, let me shout out Kyle Party. What time is it? 11:50. Guys, I should go. I have somewhere to be at noon, and I don't want to be late. So I think... Are there... No, he's just trolling. I think. Shout out, Kyle Party. Big guys like you are very kind. One, in my gym, there's also a big guy like you, and he is so friendly. Yeah, because everybody thinks they're... People like to judge books by their covers, and he knows that, and sadly, he has to overcompensate. Because most people, by default, don't like me. With no context, most people don't like me. And then they eventually like me. So that kind of happens to jack people, you know? People like to judge books by cover, you know? Anyways, it's time to raid. Time to get up out of here, okay? You guys have a wonderful weekend. You guys have a happy Saturday. Who's streaming? Shreddy's streaming. We're gonna go raid Shreddy. You have to do 2 because you liked and followed. I am done for the day and I have to go. I appreciate the like and follow. You've added to my debt counter, and I will do them on Monday when I come back. I'm done for the day and I have to go. Thank you very much. I appreciate the like and follow. You've added to my debt counter, and I will do them on
Appreciate you guys.
Monday when I come back.
I'm done for the day and I have to go.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate
Let's go be nice to.
you've added to my debt counter.
Let's go be nice to Shreddy. Let's go see what he's doing.
Appreciate you guys.
He's working out.
Monday when I come back.
I gotta run, but it's really Shreddy has not streamed in a long time, so make sure
I gotta run.
you go be nice to him. Shreddy has not streamed in a long time. You guys can hear that, and you can hear me double. Sorry. Anyways, I'm hitting the end stream button. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the lurks. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for the everything, and I will see you guys on Monday. Okay. Peace out.